This is John and Harrison.
Welcome.
Welcome. We're on the way to see Star Wars Rogue One. Harrison, you have anything to say?
I have to say that it's already my favorite movie.
Really? And you haven't even seen it yet?
Yeah, but I mean, Star Wars is my favorite movie.
Oh, that's cool. Alright. And we have our own driver here.
This is our butler.
Our butler.
Our all are good.
But,
he's my mom. She's my mom.
okay. But anyway, we'll let you know. We'll give a review when we get back. Until next time, bye.
What is that? Oh no! It's a spoiler alert! Warning, spoilers.
This is John and Harrison's review of Star Wars Rogue One. And to prove that we actually saw it, here is our tickets. Alright, very good. Well, Harrison, what is your opinion on this movie? Did you like it?
Well, I'm gonna say it wasn't as good as The Force Awakens, but it was good.
I agree with that. It was very, very good,
yes. Yeah.
But maybe not quite as good as The Force Awakens.
Yeah, I didn't like it when I think they almost died at the end, or they did.
Yeah, there was some pretty dark scenes in this movie. A lot of the main characters do end up dying.
Yeah.
Which that was something.
Poor Chewbacca.
Poor Chewbacca. But overall, I thought that this was a very good film. It reminds me of the original Star Wars films. Oh, go ahead and tell about your character there.
Okay, this is Darth Teddy.
Darth Teddy.
His own built-on kit. You see, he is pretty Darth, and he's a Teddy.
He's very Darthy.
Yeah. And for the F, we have Star Wars Bear. He has Star Wars written all over him, even his butt. Okay.
And these are Build-A-Bears, aren't they?
Yes.
Okay, very cool. And they originally came with lightsabers.
Oh yeah.
Show them the foot. That's pretty neat. That one right there.
Oh yeah, there's a foot. Star
Star Wars. And let's see if we can. A long time ago, in a galaxy far, far away, a great adventure took place.
Do, 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 do. Okay.
One thing I noticed about this film that was different than the other Star Wars films, and maybe I just missed it, but at the very beginning, it does say, a long time ago in a galaxy. It says that, but it doesn't have the scrolling words. Did you notice that?
I didn't notice that.
Yeah, I didn't see, and I think that's like the first Star Wars movie where it didn't have that. It usually has the scrolling words to basically kind of tell about what leads up to this the movie, you know, and what's going on. But unless I just missed it, I don't think it had that.
I don't think it did either.
Yeah, I don't remember that. But still a very excellent film. What was your favorite character?
Oh, that's hard. Probably the new robot. What's his name?
Oh yeah. He was originally a robot by the Empire that was basically gotten by the rebels, and he was
transformation.
Yeah, right. But that was pretty cool. And another thing, this movie really had some awesome battle scenes in it.
Oh yeah.
The last battle scene was very, very cool.
Actually.
Yeah.
It was hard to decide between the robot and the blind guy. Because the blind guy was so cool.
He was awesome, and as far as I know...
I'm one with the Force is with me. I'm one with the Force is with me. I'm one with the Force is with me.
That was awesome. And the fact that he used Kung Fu. I've never seen Kung Fu used in a Star Wars movie. He kind of like used a combination of Kung Fu and the Force. I guess it was Force Kung Fu. Is that what you call it?
Force Fu.
Force Fu. That's excellent. Force Fu. Yeah. But, yeah, that was a very cool character.
And I also like the gun guy. There are too many good characters.
Yeah, that was good. Darth Vader really had an awesome... Yeah. He was awesome in this movie, don't you agree?
Yeah, but he only killed people till the end, so I was disappointed with that.
Yeah, but he definitely had an awesome part in this movie. Let's see. Well, I like these new Star Wars movies so much better than the prequels. I wasn't really a big fan of the prequels. The special effects were awesome,
Yeah. Well,
but
basically, that was a prequel. Cause
it
that's yeah.
was. But when I'm talking about the prequels, I'm talking about there were 3 Star Wars movies, and then the
Yeah.
next 3 were what happened before. That's kind of what I'm talking about. But
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah. I
you're
remember
right.
that.
This movie, Rogue One, is basically happens right before the first Star Wars movie. I think some people are calling it Star Wars 3.9 because the first Star
Oh.
Wars was number 4.
Yeah.
So, and this happened right before number 4, A New
Yes.
Hope.
Yeah.
Um,
Hope.
okay, tell about some of the characters that come back in this movie that were in other Star Wars movies. We've already talked about Darth Vader.
Oh, Princess Leia.
Yes, she played awesome.
She didn't have that big of a role. Just at the
At the
end,
very
she
end,
said, the guy asked her, "What is this?" She said, "Hope."
Hope.
Hope.
Yes, very good.
Hope.
And actually, that is exactly where Star Wars: A New Hope
Yeah.
begins. Isn't that cool?
Yeah.
Um.
We have.
Oh, R2D2 and C3PO. They have a short
Oh
role in
yeah.
that. Yeah,
They
very
do.
cool. Well, can you kind of tell a little bit about the story, Harrison?
Well, basically, I forget about this story actually.
Okay. One thing, it has kind of a slow start.
Yeah.
At the beginning, it kind of drags on. But at
Like,
the end, it really picks up with the battle scene and everything.
so like this is how it is. This is where they made it, and this is Michael Bay. So Michael Bay is slowly coming, and he gets in. Basically explosions.
Okay. But yeah, it does have kind of a slow start. But definitely worth it. Not quite as good as The Force Awakens,
Yeah.
but still very good, better than the prequels. It reminds me a lot of the original Star Wars movies. When the first Star Wars movie came out, I was 6 years old, and I still remember being in the theater watching that. I didn't really totally understand the storyline, but I just remember all the different creatures and the spaceships. I remember at the end when the Death Star explodes. I thought that is
was
so
cool.
awesome. But
I have a question to ask you that I waited specifically for this moment.
okay,
You know the bad guys? They have those badges on, and they had like red, orange, and blue dots. Do you know what those stand for?
their ranks,
Their ranks.
yes, basically tells how high they are up in the Empire.
Okay.
Oh, and that's another thing. Some of the characters were CGI.
Oh yeah.
2 of them, actually, Princess Leia
Yeah.
was CGI. Could you tell that it was kind of, like
Yeah.
a computer? I could
A little
too.
bit.
It's Carrie Fisher when she was very young, you know. And also Grand Moff Tarkin. He was one of the guys with the ranks. He was in the original Star
Oh yeah.
Wars. He was another one that was kind of computer generated. I thought it was done very well, but you could still tell that, right, it was like a computer graphic or something. But still, done very well. Special effects in this movie are very good. Okay, on a scale of 0 to 5 lightsabers, with 0 being the worst and 5 being the best, how many lightsabers would you rate this movie?
4.9 lightsabers.
4.9? I'll give it a 4.5. And the only reason I don't give it a total or a 5 is simply because it kind of drags on in the very beginning.
Yeah.
But still, it's definitely a great movie. I definitely recommend it. Especially if you're a fan of Star Wars.
And by the way, I wasn't picking my nose, I was rubbing it.
Okay, thank you for sharing that with us. Well, is there anything else, Star Wars related that you would like to talk about? It's kind of weird that when I was a boy, I enjoyed Star Wars, and here you are a boy and you're enjoying it. It's something that we can kind of do together.
With my dad.
We can bond by Star Wars. But is there anything else that you would like to talk about that's Star Wars related?
Well, I liked at the beginning where they had all the stormtroopers
Mhm.
And they were taking over that kind of city, and that was cool. That's
Yeah.
where it started to like pick up the
Right.
pace.
Yeah. When the Kung Fu guy was kicking Stormtrooper butt, that was pretty cool.
Yeah. Okay.
And
the shooter guy was shooting all
he
the
was
old
cool
butts.
too. And the Kung Fu guy was totally blind.
Yeah.
He basically used force food to basically
Force.
force food to
Force. I think how I saw was the force covered it all up, and you could tell that the force was forcing it. I say force a lot.
But Forrest Whitaker is in this movie.
Forrest Whitaker?
Yeah, he was the black guy.
Oh, I thought it was like another type of force that they used.
Oh no, this was an actor. He played kind of the rebel fighter who kind of was. He was basically, I think he was too extreme for the Rebel Alliance, so he kind of started his own group. Yeah, that fought the Empire.
Yeah.
But definitely awesome movie.
Awesome.
Yes, and I can't wait till next December where we can watch the next one. I think there's going to be
the next one.
Yeah, I think it's going to be every December when they come out, and we can go see it again.
Yeah.
Very awesome. But do you read any of the Star Wars books, or have you played any Star Wars games before?
I've played a couple Star Wars games. I'll go get a Star Wars book.
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead. We'll just kind of chill out while you get that book.
I gotta dig through my books.
Have you read it?
Yep.
Okay.
I'm not sure if it's episode 2 or episode 11.
Well, come on, bring it around.
It's probably episode 2.
Let's see what you got there.
Attack of the Clones.
Oh, that's awesome. Okay. Yeah. That kind of took place like in the prequels, but the clones. That's cool. Have you read it?
Not yet. I stole it from the library.
I know. When I was younger, when I was a kid, the Star Wars novels were very popular. But I was subscribed to Star Wars comic books for a while.
Oh.
I wish I still had those. I bet those things would be very valuable.
Yeah.
And I used to collect action figures. What's the only action figure that I have now? I can only...
Darth Vader.
No.
Luke Skywalker.
The little green guy? I think you've
seen Yoda!
Yoda, yeah. I've still got Yoda. I don't know how I kept that all these years, but
I'll go get one of the lightsabers I got.
Okay. All right, cool. Did these come with the bears? Yeah, it came with the bear, didn't it? Okay, yeah. Oh yeah, okay, we've got to do something here. You've got to do your force choke on me, okay?
Do I have to hurt
so
you,
you do this, and I go, okay? Do it with one hand.
Fall dead.
No, I'm not falling dead.
No, just pretend to fall dead. He's dead. The end.
I am your father. Luke, I am your father. Oh, wow. Well, I think we pretty well covered this, don't you think?
Yes, Father.
Do you have any final words to say?
Hope.
Hope. That's very good. Okay. Well, until next time, bye.
Hope.
Oh, I haven't stopped it yet. Whoops.